how much local control is too much?
Okay, well, so local control is definitely something that is an issue, and I was fairly pleased in that poll that I've been referencing to see that at least in that set of data, there was a lot less support for local regulations and a lot more support for statewide regulations. That seems to resonate with the voters in general. We've also seen just firsthand in San Jose, LA, and a lot of other cities throughout the state, city councils asking for statewide regulations. When it gets into the nitty-gritty detail of trying to actually regulate cannabis, it's definitely something that's better done at a statewide level than a local level. So as far as the local level control, we do allow for a good amount of local control still in the bans, but the bans have to be of the vote of the people. So it is local control, but it isn't controlled by the local government. The other area that we have the local control is around community standards for how much can be grown for personal use. And again, the thinking there is that it's debatable what a community is, and there may be some communities that feel 99 plants for your own personal use is very appropriate, and there may be other communities that decide that, as a community, we don't want to have any growth. So unfortunately, that's the reality of the situation. So if you do end up living in a community that decides they don't want any growth and you want to grow your own pot, you got to move. But that's just kind of the reality of what we have to face is there is going to have to be some level of local control, but what we need to not have happen is what's happening here in San Jose, where they've put forward a set of regulations that has been much better done at a statewide level, and even the city of San Jose is now really starting to realize that as they're discussing creating a special department for doing all these regulations. So, it really gets into a situation of we do want to allow a limited amount of local control, but we know that on a statewide level, statewide regulations make a lot more sense.